So, Shavi FS Hub, let's look at the daily structure of BTC. And why we are looking at daily structure, we want to look at two significant swings in the market. And that's a key critical roof to watch. When I say a key critical roof, I mean a key critical roof to watch. And let's see if we make it on time. That's a supply roof. So what that means is that you keep your eye on daily, and watch whenever price comes into that structure, it will sell. The reason is because when you look at it critically, you will see we have here ROS resistance becomes support and break of structure. Resistance becomes support and break of structure. And when price comes here, it will respect it. And in summary, it has made an ascending trend line, ATL. And from the bottom side, we are looking for a floor. We'll have here SR, resistance, support become resistance, some break of structure 1. Support become resistance, some break of structure 2. And support become resistance, some break of structure 3. So on technical, here is a valid demand floor. The market is very, very diabolical. And let me also tell you something you don't know. To be a successful trader, you need a spiritual power. Your illumination in trading will require spiritual power. Nobody have told you this, but I'm just telling you for free. I'm just telling you to know. Being a trader and being a consistently profitable trader are two different things. You can be trained and you're not consistently profitable. But to be consistently profitable, you need the gift of the spirit. That is what I mean. And that gift is gift of patience, ability to keep quiet. That is what you need. You don't need too much talk. You need to be a trader. That's an ascending trend line. And as well, acting as a demand floor. So now, the current case scenario we have here is a steep ascending trend line. Buyers adopted it. Of course, there's nothing you can do in the market. The buyers reserve the right to do whatever they want. And at the moment, they have accepted that steep ascending trend line. But I'm only doing this to correct my previous post and also tell you that I have a mixed bias. I have a mixed bias. And I want to be very, very clear and very, very much objective that even if I send a chart and I notice there's an error, I summon courage to come back and correct it. So this is a kind of a small correction to our previous post. Is a small correction. The previous one was correct, but I'm just adding this to back up my claim, just a backup on my claim. And if you look critically here, we'll have another SR support become resistance on breaker structure, giving you a steep ascending trend line. And buyers came back again and reacted there. And you have seen them pick liquidity and continue. And it's not just only that, we had a strong horizontal trend line here breakout. And you have seen what price did, the leverage on that horizontal trend line, thereby making there a strong litmus test that in the future, a breakout from this structure will be a sign of a bearish move. And if we break out from there, then I will tell you that you should be looking out for a sell opportunity. Now look at what price has done at this level. Price create here and ROS level resistance becomes support on breakout structure. And we have another one here on the lower time frame, which I know, and a return into this place made it RT SR retest to a broken structure, and now a support become resistance. And you have seen what price is, but when you look critically on a daily time, you will see that the market has created a triple top. Market created a triple top, and you have seen a breakout from the neckline of that triple top, indicating the sell we are seeing, and the sell will leverage on today. So I want to go back to 4 hours for clarity, and we quickly jump out of the market as fast as possible. I told you there was another ROS here on 4 hours, and I was right. I was firstly right. So price return here after break of structure. And if you look at it again, let us on our line chart on 4 hours for clarity and putting everything into perspective. On 4 hours, you will see that we have a descending trend line here. And the market has created a beautiful structure. Very beautiful in that matter. So we have a descending trend line there. And I'm going to call it DTL. And if you take that descending trend line and you clone that structure and place it on the roof of the current high we have, you will see why market reacted today here. This is my second impetus. These are all trades that we took privately. I just want to explain it to teach you how shall we first up analyze the market in a very orthodox way. And you see what happened there. You see what happened there. Now the market's in a descending bearish channel. Now what we expect now is if price comes back here, it might respect the structure. If it respects the structure and breaks out from this structure, then the market could technically be looking up. And to this, in respect to that very level, there is also another price action at this level, which I also mentioned in my last analysis. If you look at that structure over there, you will see it and see why I have leverage on that buy. Why I leverage on that buy is because of this. Market gave me an impetus here, and I want to change the color. And I want to let you know everything in trading is probability. So please manage your risk, please. As much as you have your mentors, you have your gurus who you look up to. I'm not telling you to look down on anybody, but I'm just telling you that trading is probability. So while you look up to someone as your messiah in trading, there is no holy grail. Okay? There is no holy grail in trading. There is no holy grail in trading, and no strategy in trading is far greater than the other. No, every strategy is struggling. These are things that I want to expose your mind into. Let's go back to our line chart for clarity. Now that we have gotten a midterm demand floor and I'm looking for a midterm supply roof. So this is my midterm supply roof, and I called this trade last month and I have leveraged on 123. I'm holding BTC 123 sell based on this strategy. And I posted it on TradingView early enough for clarity and for verification. The reason we keep sending multiples of trade are for evidence. Some people are going to ask, well, what are you doing? What do you do? Some people are going to ask you, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? These are all questions people ask. So when you ask what we do, you go and see charts, multiples of chart, multiples of backtesting. So they are for exoneration. So you see what happened here. So if we manage to break out from here, most likely price may attempt here, which is almost at 130, and absolutely price might head into 137, which is the most divine roof on a daily time frame. So what we see here technically is that it looks like this guy is going to come down. It looks like it's going to come down. I'm sorry to say it, because from the strategy we use, we applied on the bottom of this place and we place it on the roof. We are seeing a significant rejection. We are seeing a significant rejection, and that significant rejection, it didn't just happen. Let me also show you another confluence on 4 hours, because everything in trading has to be under objective. Put everything under objective, no assumption. Now I'm also going to explain this now, and after this I will stop for BTC, and I want to look into stocks. I want to look at Amazon stock, Nvidia stock, Next Chip stock, all the AI stocks. I want to look into it. So this is basically for educational purpose. Please don't take this thing serious. It's for educational purpose only. All our trade are free for educational purpose. Now look at another sell structure that have given us a double confluence sell at the number I called today. We have here as so at that level, you see that's SRO level. Price create an SRO level here, where I call support become resistance. Some break of structure, SRO1, SRO2, break of structure. Price came back here, retest by close of 4 hours candle. You see it. Look at the W structure breakout, came back here, retested it, broke it on 4 hours, turned here to a supply roof, and price came back today for retest. Ladies and gentlemen, this guy look like he's selling. Oh, he looks like he's selling. So that, like my arrow I said in my previous post, a bring down into 114 to align with the ascending trend line could be a case scenario that you fix your mind on based on what the structure has done. Now you have double confirmation. You have a confirmation from here, a breakout, and the retest on a 4 hours candle. We have here resistance, break of a resistance, demand, break of a demand, price turns you on supply. And on technical, I will call their supply roof. So you hold that, and so you see we have another confirmation again, which I already call for. You have here as a ROS1 resistance becomes support on break of structure, resistance becomes support on break of structure, break of resistance structure, price turns you on demand, and I will call their demand floor. So now look at what happened. Break of a demand floor, turn here to a supply roof, double confirmation. It's double. So it's and I would like to see it. Let's see if it manages to pull it. Let's see if it pulls into 115. 115 is not bad. On daily time frame, there is a strong support floor at 115 by virtue of horizontal. There is a very strong level here. I like this level on 115. I like this level on 115, and maybe you should look at it. I'm not telling you to buy there. These are for educational purpose only, like I tell you before. So there is a level here to watch. Let's see if it manages to pull into this level. You could see it respected 115. You could see it respected. If it breaks that level, then most likely that this descending trend line might be a joke. So what I see it will do is, if it comes here, of course price may want to respect this structure and go back. Or another case scenario is, remember, trading is probability. So price might come here, break this structure, come into this place, then come back, retest here. Now it becomes a broken demand floor to turn it to a supply roof and break out from that ascending trend line and return into this structure where it once tested. That is 1112. So if it comes back into 1112, there is a probability that market might break it and return here to peak liquidity to align with the descending trend line. On the descending trend line, you will see what price has done. We have here SR1, we have here SR1, SR2, and we have here SR3. So if price returns here, it will likely turn here to a demand floor. It's a case scenario. Remember, there are many case scenarios in the market, and the market reserves the right to do whatever it likes. So please don't take this very serious. Trading is probability, and I'll tell you for free that believe in yourself, and don't be jumping from one strategy to another. Stay faithful to one strategy, and if you stay faithful to one strategy, that strategy will not disappoint you. The biggest problem in this space is comparison. Don't compare your journey, don't compare your winnings with the winning of other people. Stay on one lane. It's a piece of advice. And at the end of the day, think like a hunter. My strategy is wholly based on hunter. I have learned absolute silence. Trading has taught me silence. I don't talk. I always keep quiet. It has taught me to be calm. And that is a strategy to victory. You cannot win in trading if you're a talkative. You must learn to pause. The market will push you. The market will tempt you. The market will test your resolve. The market will test your patience. If you lose, the market takes your liquidity. But when market is testing you, you calm down, monitor it, evaluate your risk to reward ratio, and know very well that you are taking a probability which might go or not. I wish you a good day. Bye bye.